Morning, Dr. Fideo. Did you have a good weekend? Apparently not.
Hello, Millie. Is he in yet?
Yep, he just gone through. But I wouldn't get talking to him. You might never get away.
So you think we ought to be more like supermarkets, do you?
Hello, Rufus. Did you hear how much they put in the annual retention fee up?
Tell me about it. A dozen unelected pen pushers in Wimpole Street who give the impression they know fuck all about dentistry decide they ought to be paid 64% more, so they hold the whole bloody profession to ransom. They say they need more money due to the increased number of complaints against dentists they're having to deal with. And then what do? Spend $5,500 of our money putting a fucking ad in a paper encouraging even more people to complain. What we need is a proper union to represent us. BDA are bloody useless, just looking on making pathetic bleating noises. Then we could tell them where they could stuff their proposed fee rise.
You seem a bit down this morning, Rufus.
I think I've got every right to be a bit down, as you put it. While you've spent the weekend indulging in whatever foul depravity turns you on, I've been stuck here getting ready for our bloody CQC visit this week.
But that's nothing to worry about. We're compliant in everything, aren't we?
Yeah. But some tick-box Tina is bound to find some obscure piece of electrical equipment that nobody ever uses, hasn't got an up-to-date green sticker on it or something.
But you don't bother with that, do you, Rufus? You just write the green labels up and stick them on everything yourself, don't you?
Oh, it's not just that. It's all the other non-evidence-based HTM 0105 drivel they keep shoving at us. Fucking central sterilisation, for Christ's sake. How am I supposed to find space to build a separate decontamination unit? I spend a fortune paying a nurse to wash and sterilise the instruments and seal them in bloody date-stamped bags, and then if they're not used in 3 weeks, she has to take them out and do it all over again. What do they think happens at the end of 21 days? Do elves materialise in the bags and crap all over the instruments, for Christ's sake?
But Rufus, Barry Cockcroft says it's best practice.
Don't talk to me about Barry fucking Cockcroft.
He's an ordinary GDP like you, Rufus.
No, he's fucking well not. He's sold his soul to the Department of Health. Sometimes I think he actually believes the crap they spew out. I mean, the number of different types of waste we've got now. Last time I counted there were 9, but it's probably gone up since last week. Not surprising the staff use guesswork when deciding which bag to put the bloody stuff in. When my wife is on heat, at home she just chucks her thingies in the bin with everything else. As soon as she crosses the threshold here, it suddenly becomes municipal offensive hygiene waste and has to go in special yellow bags with a black stripe. But guess what happens to them? They end up in landfill, the same as domestic waste. So her tampon from today still gets to meet up with its friends from yesterday. Now, on top of everything else, they're saying we need to ask patients how much they drink. I don't give a fuck how much Mrs. Scoggins drinks. She's got a filling out, for Christ's sake. All I want to know is if she wants me to patch up her upper left 6 again, or if this time she'll take my advice and have the bloody thing crowned. I used to enjoy running a dental practice. The patients would come in, have their treatment, go out to reception, give me lots of money, and bugger off. Now the staff spend all the morning filling in surgery commissioning forms and daily fire drill assessments, have their statutory hour for lunch, then spend the afternoon filling in disability access audits and surgery decommissioning forms. I'm not even supposed to have a cup of coffee in the surgery now. I really don't know why I bother anymore.
Have you been following the coverage of the Tour de France, Rufus?
Don't get me started on bloody cyclists.